up, y'all? This is Coach Will again. I'm back with the Process Formula, episode 2. We're getting into that money season. Talking about camp season, football camps. It's already a lot of truth out here on YouTube. A lot of these guys are already putting out, how to pick a camp, which camps are money grabbers, which camps are bad, how to prepare yourself for a camp. It's a lot of truth to a lot of those things that's, already out here. So I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to come to you a little differently. I'm actually going to give you, a few little pointers on how to stand out, how to identify the kids that the coaches are there to see when you're not on the radar and other kids are, how you can potentially put yourself on the radar because, these camps, nothing trumps an in-person evaluation. That's pretty much what these camps are. So pretty much real quick, how you stand out at camp. Easy. Go there and be as loud as you can with your colors. You know what I'm saying? Go there with some hot red gloves, sleeves, get that drip right. Everybody gonna be like, yo, who's this kid over here? Yeah, let's see what he can do. So you have that attention from standing out because, when you go to a camp, everybody got the same stuff. You got the camp jersey, the camp shorts, you know what I'm saying? Stand out from that. Wear these loud colors, and when you put that spotlight on yourself for standing out, don't sell out and get cooked. But, so that's one thing I wanted to give you, how to stand out. Another thing is, I'm gonna share a story with you, you know what I'm saying? Like when, my kid went to a camp, you know what I'm saying? We go to camp and my son, he get a lot of reps when he go to camp, he's gonna rep. So camp was over, coach called him up there and he's like, hey man, good work today, young man. We need to link up. He wanted all my son's information, the school he played for, he wanted everything on my son. And one thing he said to me when he was introduced to me, he was like, yo, I got a lot of kids here that's supposed to be that dude. They're in the back of the line. Your son repping. So that's another thing I want to let you know, what I'm saying, when you go to camp, rep. These coaches is not going to sit here and be like, all right, single file line, everybody go in their turn. No, go there, you rep. You get what you're trying to get, you know what I'm saying, which is that bad. And, so another situation, we go to this camp, and it was a weird month. My son was having like these weird nagging injuries. So I think he had like hyperextended his knee or something. So his position coach was like, yo, y'all still going out there? And I'm like, yeah, man, my son just feel like even at 60, 70%, he still can go out there and compete at a high level. So, his trainer was like, I tell you what, I'm from the same coaching tree as these guys that you're about to go see. Normally, you can go there and choose not to participate in the measurements, the 40 time, and all this stuff when they want to see what you're about. You can select not to do that. It's your choice. But if you do that with these guys and you on their radar, man, that might knock you off the radar. So go late. Like, all right, we go late to the camp. My son get there. When we pull up, we had to rush through the registration and everything because everything was already put up. And then he jumps in line, you know what I'm saying? They're already doing, indies already. So my son jumps in line. Coach pulls out this paper. Tells my son, come here. Yo, you supposed to be over there. I'm sitting there and I'm watching. I'm like, oh, okay. So safety's over here, corner's over there. That's what I'm thinking. He gets on a walkie-talkie, say something. Then this guy drives a little four-wheeler across the field. Give my son another camp jersey. So his camp number went from like 100 and something to like a single digit, like 2 or something like that. Now camp's over. We go to turn in the equipment or whatever. And the equipment man who actually drove the jersey to my son was like, youngin', you hot. So me and my son kind of like looked at each other, like laughed it off because it was a hot day. He like, nah, you not hearing me. Like, you hot, man. You hot. Look, let me show you something. He pulls out the same paper that all the coaches been looking at throughout the day, and he flips to the back. He says, we have over 400 campers here. See that? And he flips to the front of the page. You see these 10 guys we got right here, numbered 1 through 10 in this box? We're only here for these 10 kids. Everybody else, thank you for your money. And then my son is like, oh, cool. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. So we go to another camp the following week. So we like, all right, we on the number system. Let's peep it. And mind you, this is Power 5 camps we're going to. So we go to this camp, ain't nobody got no numbers. So, all camps are different. But what I did notice at this camp is when kids was repping, coaches was just sitting there like, then when other certain kids rep, they talking to each other. So I'm like, oh, okay. Cool. I go down there to my son. Yo, come here. So I pretend to take a little water break and I'm screaming, yo, that receiver, and that receiver. That's what they here to see. Lock them down. Straps them. Camp over. There's another bag. You know, it's easy to identify kids that they like because, of course, when that kid is up, they taking their notes. You know what I'm saying? But not all days was good days. So I got a story real quick. Last one, and then, you know, that's all I got for you as far as tips or how to be, you know, seen for camp season or whatever. But we go to this one camp and, you know, my son had a bad day. Camp's over. Coaches were like, man, I love this kid. Called me over there and I'm like, man, here we go. Yo, we want to do a visit right now. I'm like, what? We watching the same kid? Like, my son had a bad day. So we take the visit. You know, I was on the road for hours, so I'm not going to take the visit. So, you know, we take the visit, man. Beautiful campus, but I didn't enjoy it because I'm like, man, this is BS. Why are we here? My kid had a bad day. So when all the other coaches was away from us and we was with the coach that actually said he loved my kid, I go in, yo, why you like my kid? Because to me, he had a bad day. You know, I said it just like that. And he was like, man, you tough, Pops. I said, yeah, I'm a straight shooter with my kid, and that's how we are. So he goes and he's like, yeah, man, well, remember how you jammed a couple of kids up? You know, you jammed them 2-3 yards off the ball, one kid 5 yards off the ball. I watched your recovery speed when they got by you. I watched how you played the ball, everything, man. I looked at your feet, looked at your hips. I loved it. He said, nobody would have caught a pass on you today. He said, when you warm up, don't you do this? Like he showed something when they warm up, with, you know, DBs warm up. So I'm like, yeah, we warm up like that. He said, that's all I seen today was a coaching error. He said, you add that one thing into your technique, bro, you strapped the whole camp. I can't wait to get you up here. I got ideas in my head. So even if you have a bad day, you still display a lot of your skill set. You never know what these guys are looking for as far as you bringing to their scheme and their team. You know, but that's not let's not exaggerate this thing. You know, you have a bad day, you can have a bad day. But, you know, it was just that little thing. But, you know, that's all I got for you, man. Just a few things to pretty much stand out in camp, you know, pretty much wear loud colors to stand out. You know what I'm saying? If they got the little number system going on, you can peep the number, watch the coach's body language so you can see the kids that's on their radar versus the kids that's just on the distribution list. So you can jump out there and go at the kids that they there to see. You know what I'm saying? So just a few little things, but you know, if anybody else got any kind of like situations like that happen in the camp, you know, drop it in the comment section. I would love to see it, you know, help everybody. You know, that's what we're here for, you know, because camp season is also part of the process, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's all I got for you guys today, man. Like I said, if you like what you hear, hit that subscribe button. All my social media platforms are the same, at Process Formula on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it, I got it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the camp season for you, you know, just those quick little tips, man. But that's all I got for you guys today, man. Can't wait till next week, Wednesday, man. I got something else coming for you.